Chris Evans, the Hollywood superstar, has been in the spotlight for years. He has been rumored to marry many times, but it seems he hasn't found the one he wanted to settle down with yet. Over the years, many people have speculated about his dating life, but one thing seems to be certain: Chris Evans is not married. Despite being a leading man in many romantic comedies, Evans has yet to take the plunge and say "I do." Perhaps it's due to his hectic schedule, or simply not feeling ready to take the next step. Nonetheless, it hasn't stopped the internet from coming up with rumors about potential relationships and expected weddings. Some reports suggest that the actor could be secretly engaged, while others are adamant that he is still single. If we are to truly understand why Chris Evans has yet to marry, we need to take a closer look at why he has never decided to settle down. One of the most commonly accepted theories is that Chris is too busy with his career. After all, his film roles make up the majority of his income, and he doesn't seem to be the type to take a break from his craft. Another possibility is that the actor is holding out for something better than the typical Hollywood marriage, which is often turbulent and short-lived. Whatever the reason may be, it appears that Chris Evans won't be getting married anytime soon. It's possible he's waiting for the right person, or just doesn't want to commitment to someone he's unsure of. That being said, we may never know what's truly going on in his love life. Nevertheless, it is clear that Chris Evans is still as sought after as ever, and many are wondering if he will ever find the one he is waiting for. Those closest to him say he's happy as he is, and he's just taking it one day at a time. And with one of the most eligible bachelors off of the market, it offers single ladies some relief and hope that one day they will find the one too. So it seems that Chris Evans will remain a bachelor until he can find a suitable partner who can sustain a committed relationship. Until that time, he will continue to focus on the bright future that lies ahead of him. Even though marriage may be a distant goal for the star, there is still much speculation on where he may be headed next when it comes to relationships. Some experts have already begun to predict who the actor will eventually choose, and many have even weighed in on who would make the perfect match for him. But ultimately it boils down to Chris Evans and his feelings, and only time will tell if he ever chooses to marry. Though, there are still many who maintain that he may never tie the knot and remain single for good. If this were to be the case, it would be a disappointment for many of his female fans who still remain hopeful for the day he says "I do." Until such time, everything related to Chris Evans and his romantic life will remain a mystery. Nevertheless, it is also important to remember that the decision to get married is ultimately up to him and no one else.